Alright folks, we're going to be stepping in on a project that Jered has been working on. He's working on an old truck that had been parked in a hedgerow on a farm that we bought back in 2008 or 2009. So this truck has been sitting for 12 plus years. Jered and my nephew ended up pulling it out of the hedgerow yesterday. They dragged it down the road and pushed it into a machinery barn that's on this one particular farm, and he's kind of tinkering around with it now. And in the rest of this video will be video clips that Jered has taken throughout his little journey on getting this truck going. So there really wasn't an introduction to this video, and he didn't get any footage done early on of pulling it out of the hedgerow. It had trees growing up through the frame. He ended up cutting those trees up with a chainsaw so that he could pull it out of the hedgerow that it was parked in, and he pushed it in this machinery barn to make things easier to work on. So we're going to be rolling up here. Well, it's just up here on the right hand side is where is the hedgerow that it was parked in. It's kind of parked in this little field here. And they cut it was parked right next to that Suzuki Samurai right there, and they dragged it out of that spot. You can see the trees that were cut. It was parked right there. They pulled it out onto the road here, and then they dragged it down the road and they put it in that machinery barn right there. Let me see if I can get then you can see the rubber marks on the road here from the brakes being locked up. So the rest of this video is going to be from the clips that Jered has taken while he's been tinkering around with this truck here.
Oh, this thing's great. Alright, so I shut it off. In my excitement, I didn't really check if like the steering works or try and put it in gear or anything. So I'm gonna fire it back up and give it one more test, you know, now that I've calmed down from the excitement of this thing actually starting. But this belt is pretty pissed. I don't know if any of these pulleys are turning. I didn't really feel like sticking my head in here when this thing was running because, well, you know, the belt explodes and just takes my face off. But I'm hoping the pulleys all turn and I can just put a new belt on it. But I'll get to that after I give this thing one more test. I'll cut that belt off, and yeah, we'll start this thing up once more, test the steering, see if the steering works, see if I can get it into gear.
Yes!
It steers great. Let's see. Reverse. There's something there. It seems like the clutch is slipping though. Let's try it first. Clutch might need to be adjusted. Clutch isn't slipping. Doesn't seem like. It seems like if I let that off all the way, it'd probably stall, but this works. The engine's pretty sound, it seems like, so far. It's got good oil pressure. It started right up. That was the second time I ever started it, and it fired right off, so. But obviously, it does not have any coolant in it, and it's even telling me that on the dash. It's screaming at me, telling me low coolant. So we're gonna have to do something about that, figure this fitting out, and figure out this belt. See what, of course I don't have my flashlight over here. I'll have to cut that off, see if any of those pulleys turn, and get about that accordingly. I kind of wish I brought the battery tester over here to see if that was charging, but I guess I don't really want to stick my head in there anyway. But yeah, so we're gonna probably deal with the brakes now. Probably gonna cage those brakes and try and free those up, and then see what we can do about that belt. Seems like the clutch might need a little adjusting. I'm hoping it's okay. It seems like it would have stalled the truck if I let it out all the way, but It's right near the top, so yeah, we want to adjust that a little bit so it doesn't start slipping. But that's what we're going to work on now.
Well, here she is. He's got this thing running. When they dragged this over here, the only wheel that was free was the what? The front right one?
Yeah, the front right one came free on the road. I backed it off, adjusted it, and that one came free, but none of the other ones. These ones these back sets, all I did was cage them, and then I just lightly tapped on the slack adjuster in the drum, and a little bit of driving back and forth, it came free. You can see the flat spot there from dragging it. And then the front left one was a little bit of a problem. That took some heat and a lot of pounding, but it eventually did come free. We actually took it off of the, no, I guess I put the pin back in, but we actually did take it off of there and moved it back and forth, and had to get this dust cap out of here and heat it up and every other thing. So, but that one did free up eventually. Yeah, other than that, it's good to go. We'll have to ratchet strap those down and get it on the trailer. That hose is hanging down.
All right, so this has been Jered's project, and he's been videoing here a little bit here and there. Unfortunately, he didn't have anybody to help him video getting this damn thing out of the dingweeds. So this truck, like I said, has been setting for a good 12 years. I don't know what he's got planned for it, but you guys will see that here in the future. He's just going to kind of tinker around with it and kind of run it, kind of play it as we go, if you will. So we're going to load this on the lowboy trailer that is over here now. He's got that here. He ended up bringing that over with the W900, and that's sitting down there on the road. So we're going to run this down the road and jump it up on that trailer, chain it down, and take it home. Before we can do that, we've got to cut this goofy stack off in there. We're going to be way over height if we don't cut that off. So we're going to cut that guy off in there and yeah, get it loaded up on the trailer here. Oh, what's safe to grab onto here?
Oh, a lot of stuff is actually pretty safe on this. Cut that band off.
I'll try that. Alright, you said you've got straps?
I don't have any. We'll have to do something about that. We could just unhook them too. I don't know. See what we...
Alright, we've got a makeshift battery mount setup there. These batteries are out of one of our other trucks, so he started with a fresh set of batteries anyways. Well, go ahead and get her down there.
Alright.
You gonna drive it on or back it on?
Drive it on, I think. We're gonna have to set up like a little ramp, and then we can push it if we have to.
Yeah, all right. I think it'll jump right up on there.
Oh, we're gonna.
About 12 years. We bought the farm in 08 or 09. And it's been sitting there since then anyways. It is. It's a culprit. The foot pedals broke off the floor, so he got them upside down. There you go. Oh, you gotta give her more than that.
I'm working with a throttle controlled by my wheel.
You're on. Yep, you're good right there. Just made it. It just made it. Frame sticking off the back. I mean, it's just on there.
Cut it off.
Alright, we got a little bit of a problem here. We're not quite onto the trailer far enough. The hitch on the tractor is gonna hit the frame of the truck there. So we gotta get the truck on there a little farther, or we gotta turn it around and hang the frame over the back of the trailer. So he's gonna try to jump the front end up on between the two axles on the trailer here. Yep.
How tall is that? That's alright.
It's a good thing you took the stack off.
Yeah.
Alright, let's leave that on there and then bring it down.
Yep. Alright, we had to pull that up on there like that because the frame rail was going to hit the gooseneck part of the trailer. So we're going to leave that hooked for now while we get this chain down and get this thing home. Alright, load it up and chain down. ready to head to home here, so. Alright, we're back at the farm here, and Jered's got her all unstrapped. It's gonna come off a lot easier than it went on. Yep. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, bumper hit that time. Alright, so the window on the driver door had been broke for quite a few years, and then of course it has rotted everything out on this driver's side. But for the most part, the cab is a little more solid on the right. These are always known for frickin' rotting out anyways. But, yeah, it's got a bad fuel pedal in it. That's all rotted out. He's got a string hook to that. So he had a little trouble. That's why he had trouble getting it up on the truck. He had no real throttle there. So, fuel tank straps are rotted out. Ain't much left of the battery box.
No, that it was there when they parked it, because the batteries fell out.
The batteries fell out. So it is what it is. This is an old burn dairy truck. It was a delivery truck of some kind. It had a refrigerated body on the back of it or something. But this has got an 8.3 liter Cummins diesel engine in it. And that tire's got a bit of a flat spot in it from dragging around the road.
Someone took her for a ride.
So it is what it is. So project truck in the making. So this is where we're going to sign off on this part of this, and then Jered will be coming back at you with more videos from whatever he's got planned with this. So I want to thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Drop a comment down below, and we'll catch you at the next one.